goddamn long.
Hello, neighbors. It's your boy JT and Sunny B again at it with another podcast. We're just chilling today. No special guests. We'll have some guests later on, but today we're gonna be talking about just some regular BS. I don't know. What'd you do this weekend?
My weekend just started, bro.
Oh yeah, you worked yesterday.
Yep.
Headphones are right there, bro. You did want the headphones. Yeah, that's Oscar, man. Oscar wants the headphones. He wants to hear our pretty little voices on this little podcast right now. Say hi to everybody, Oscar.
No.
He okay. Anyway, so how was You ain't do shit, huh?
I've been working, man, every day.
Well, I started Money Heist this weekend.
Yeah.
It's fucking dope.
I don't know if I would like it, dude.
Why?
Because it's Portuguese, and it pisses him off
It's
that
not
I'm not gonna like
It's
it.
not Portuguese.
That I won't give it a try.
It's like it's Spanish, but like it's you can tell what they're saying. It's not like a different Spanish where you're like, that's not Spanish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a it sounds like because Jasmine also thought the same thing when she was watching it. She thought it was gonna be like Portuguese or something like that.
Mm.
But then she heard it. I'm like, oh no, this is like Spanish that
You can understand.
you can understand. So, plus they have audio dubbed. It just doesn't match right. So you're staring at the mouths too much, and then
Yeah.
you're like, nah, this doesn't work. You
Yeah.
know. So, but I watched that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my vacation is over.
Yeah.
I gotta get back to work.
Yeah.
Had some fun. Not really. Lived off of frozen pizza and buffalo chicken bites
Yeah.
for like 3 days straight. That was crazy. But I watched started Money Heist yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna start Ozark until I finish Money Heist because then I'm like watching too much shit at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But the shit that you definitely have to watch is that Tiger King shit.
Everybody's been talking about
Bro,
it.
that
man.
shit is fucking nuts, bro.
Like when you were talking about it that night I got home, that's all they were talking about at work, and I'm just like, I don't care about no fucking big ass cats.
No, but hold on.
I know there's like a
It's not even about the fucking cats,
Right.
which is hilarious.
Yeah.
That's what I thought so too. I'm like, I don't care about this shit. But then I started watching it. That shit has nothing to do with cats.
right.
It has nothing to do with those fucking tigers. Nothing like that. It's literally just about 3 fucking people beefing about trying to be the best. Like
Big cat owner.
big cat owners, big cat sellers, or big cat zoo.
Right.
And like, bro, Joe Exotic is in Oklahoma. Doc Antle is in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. Is that South Carolina or North Carolina? Either one of those. And Carol Baskin is a Salvation lady from Florida trying to shut both of them down because she claims that they're treating the tigers poorly. But her fucking spot is horrendous. Like all 3 of them are obviously doing bad shit, but like no one's good. No one's good at what they're doing.
Right.
But they're all beefing with each other and to try to be the best one in the country. But at the same time, y'all ain't even like near each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like they were just like beefing,
Live and let live.
beefing. Yeah,
But not with them, huh?
man. But free my boy Joe Exotic, man. That motherfucker is some serious shit, man. I fucks with him heavy,
I gotta
man.
watch it. I've been telling all the guys at work that I'm gonna start it.
I'm gonna start making free Joe Exotic shirts. So be on the lookout for those.
You watched it, Cheese?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah.
I liked it, but I don't think he should be freed.
Why?
I don't know. He paid for... Dude, it's clearly there that... I mean, come on.
And
What do you mean?
There's evidence is there.
bro, that shit is everywhere in the world, bro.
I don't know.
That shit's everywhere in the world. Everyone's trying to get somebody killed or some bullshit like that. So
It's a
free
very
my
good
boy Joe
documentary.
Exotic. Huh?
It's a very good documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did a good job researching and doing everything.
And I ain't gonna lie, Carol Baskin, it's Baskin, right? Or Baskin?
Yeah,
Baskin.
I don't know.
Carol Baskin killed her husband. I don't give a fuck what they say. She killed her husband, fed him to the tigers, because you just gotta watch it, bro. You just gotta watch it.
Watch this shit.
But
You, Oscar?
I'm sorry?
you haven't watched Tiger King yet?
No, I'm still in the middle of season 3 of Ozark, and after that, I'll finish on my
What is-
block.
What is Ozark?
We went over it on the last episode. Maybe you should have been paying attention instead of playing with your dick.
I'm not gonna stop playing with my dick.
But Once I'm done with On My Block, I'll probably watch Tiger King.
Yeah, what's the name? Ozark is the one where the guy's like trying to find ways to get rich, and they go bad for him, right?
Money laundering.
Money laundering type of shit and stuff like that. I might start that after Money Heist, but Tiger King is something you can watch like in a day. You can watch it in a day, and you'll be hooked on it. Money Heist is something that I'm gonna probably be watching for a few days and shit. Then I'll probably start Ozark. I finished On My Block. On My Block's pretty decent. And then we watched Dave the other night.
Yeah.
Yo, that Dave was crazy, man.
It was good. It was emotional.
Yeah, that Dave was very emotional, man. Shout out Gator.
Mm-hmm. Gator opening up made me feel like me. I don't know, man. It was a good show, though. It was different. It was not what I was expecting or what we've gotten already.
I'm just waiting for the stimulus check. I'm trying to
get tax our ass, bro.
I'm trying to get rims. I'm trying to get ribs.
But quick question: you were supposed to be on vacation this week, right?
Yeah.
So what were your plans with like everybody to go? Like, what were you guys gonna do or what?
Oh, so we were gonna go to LA. We were gonna go to Los Angeles. It was gonna be Sunny. It was gonna be Paul. It was gonna be Donnie and myself. We were all gonna go out there. Actually, we were supposed to go out there and go to the studio.
Yeah.
We were supposed to do studio sessions.
Invitation to another studio like we did in Atlanta.
We were supposed to do studio sessions. Then we were supposed to shoot some videos, and then just overall just had a good time in Cali. But this whole shit went down, and we weren't able to go. I did get the travel funds for it, so we'll go later once this shit blows over. Hopefully, it blows over by the summer. Maybe by the end of the summer, probably go towards August or something. But that was sad. We could have been in LA. We actually would have been back from LA by now, but
Yeah.
it's all right. We'll be there soon. Probably shoot a podcast. Hopefully these guys will go this time. Fucking Cheese and Oscar.
Probably not.
Yeah, because Oscar's
I'll probably tag along.
my boy.
It's too many personalities for me.
What do you
So
mean?
don't come.
I'm not.
What do you mean too
We
many
don't care.
personalities?
Gus.
Huh?
He said Gus.
Gus.
Gus is bipolar.
Telling you.
Paulino's a lot to handle sometimes.
Not outside.
Me, myself,
Not
I'll be
outside
honest.
of the city, though.
No,
Like outside
I mean,
of his area, Paul's
we-
not that bad.
we don't act crazy or nothing while we're out there.
Right, but
Yeah, out of his environment, Paul's not that bad because he doesn't know what to do.
I feel like all of us, like I feel like if we all got together, I just feel like it wouldn't. I don't know.
I think you're overthinking everybody's
maybe.
personalities. Just worry
Because
about
it's-
having fun for yourself, but you're worried about what we're gonna think about you.
All right, well, this isn't a therapy session, so just talk about something else. Yeah, thanks.
You're the one that wanted to bring up LA.
Yeah.
No,
I was just asking what you guys were
talking.
gonna do.
I thought you were talking about like LA in general, like 'cause LA is fucking amazing. Like when you said people have the personalities or whatever, and it's true, LA has various personalities, but they're amazing. Like what's crazy is you could literally go down there and it doesn't matter whether you're poor, you're rich, or you whatever. Everyone fucks with you. Everyone vibes with you, man. You go to Chicago, man, you're always worried about bumping into somebody bad and shit like that, you know. Not bashing Chicago because it has its fun moments and stuff, and people are starting to get more comfortable with each other and shit. But when you
How did he just get down here?
but when you get
Harden.
to LA, it's a different personalities where people like to just chill with you and shit.
Come here.
Somebody's wolf just snuck in on set.
My
I don't know
dog
how he
just
got through the barricade.
downstairs.
But
Yeah, I don't know how he did that. What are you doing? Come here.
all right, we got a special guest, guys.
Special guest. Right
Special
now.
guest, hard in the mutt.
Right. Come here. What are you doing?
He misses this table. This table was upstairs.
Yeah. He lays under it.
Anyway, so what's new with you?
Work.
Nothing.
Yeah, whole lot
Nothing.
of
All right, let's move on.
whole lot of work.
That's all I got going for me.
Yeah, this coronavirus. Hey, low key though, Man,
It's helping me save money.
yes. Cause like you know, even I don't want to like order online and shit because like of the, who knows if they're closed, who knows if I'm getting my shit,
Right.
You know what's going on. But one thing is crazy though. Like even though I did have vacation this week, I put it in the perspective as if my job was to close down for me, and I had to be at home, bro. I was starting to get bored.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing you can do. You can't go fucking anywhere. Malls are closed. Shit's closed. Restaurants are closed.
Yep.
You can't even. It's like, man, bro.
Yeah, I know.
It feels so ugly not being able to go out and do shit. You know.
Right.
This shit needs to end quick. At first, I was like, man, hold on.
Right, it's not that
Being
bad.
in the crib
Being at
ain't-
home's not that bad.
But then after like 4 days, bro.
But when
It's
you
not
really,
even
really,
bored.
when you really think about it, you're not really at home when you are like when we're not in quarantine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because you get to leave whenever you want. But when you don't have that option, it's like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
And you throw the video games on, and you can only play so much.
Almost beat Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, you've been throwing
Actually,
down
no.
on that.
I got like 8 levels to go, but that game is cold. You play Luigi's Mansion? You ain't got it, nah. You a bum.
I've been stuck on Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't get into that.
What is that?
You live life on an island.
As a
And-
rabbit,
What? No, you you make your own character and you like kind
as
of
a raccoon.
create your own community.
Uh huh.
It's kind of just living life.
So it's like a baby version of Fallout.
Nah, we
Well, that's an apocalyptic.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, right. Because
Yeah.
you do make settlements and shit now. Fallout 4. I've been throwing down. on
I can't
Fallout
get
4.
into those games, man. I gotta have a clear purpose of what I'm doing and go in. You know what I'm saying? Call of
You're not a
Duty,
video game guy, though.
kill as many people as you can.
Mm-hmm.
That's the objective. You go in. NBA, whoop your ass in
You
it
gotta-
like
you gotta win.
always. NBA 2K,
I've never taken a loss in my life in 2K.
whoop your ass in 2K. Mortal Kombat, whoop your ass. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not a Mortal Kombat guy.
Luigi's Mansion, collect all the ghosts, get all the gems, bro. That's all I gotta do. I don't want to be making houses for people I don't give a shit about. I don't want to be making that.
Well, that's the purpose, is
Like-
to survive.
And I'm not bashing nobody that likes those games, because obviously, like, those are the people. You guys are like the people that think outside the box.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you guys are being able to do that shit, and like that's what I respect about those games, because you guys can think outside of the box. So that means you guys have more broader, wider ideas and shit. Me, nah, bro. Straight, boom, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Hi. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? You want to see
he's
what
a
we're
dog. He doesn't speak English.
Use your words, Harden. Hardin.
Harden, go away.
doing? Let Daddy do his work.
He's gonna jump on this table.
Yeah, you better fucking watch
As long
it.
as it
man.
doesn't bark.
But yeah, Animal Crossing is decent.
Yeah. I have no idea what it is.
I'm still trying to play that Mario Party. But once again, there's a goal. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh yeah, the video games are helping out with this quarantine.
But after a while, man, you start getting bored, man. We need to start finding shit to do, man. This shit is getting fucking boring.
Yep.
So hopefully this shit, I mean, I don't know. At the same time, I want everybody to stay inside, stay safe at this moment in
Uh-huh.
order for us to get ahead of it and shit.
Right. Yeah, we definitely
But-
got to do it.
Like, man, at what point is, are we going to start
Losing our fucking minds.
or living life again, man? Because like I said, I'm trying to go to LA, man. I'm trying to go to at least another couple spots this year.
Mm-hmm.
But this shit's starting to get whoa,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, that's the thing. We got to do it. We got to stay
Netflix
home.
is slow.
Yep. Yeah. Right.
Netflix is slow. Disney Plus is slow. Hulu is slow. Everything's running slow, man. I'll be
Because there's so many people watching right now, though.
Dude, it's nuts.
You know, that's the thing.
Our Netflix, Hulu, and all those spots. Are their stocks going up? Can you check that?
No stocks are going up right now.
No stocks. Not even.
And
Not
most
even
of
those?
everybody already has Netflix, and
Yeah, because at the same
Hulu.
time, like, yeah, I get what you're saying. That shit's already.
because it's not like people were like, "Well, I was waiting to
It
not
doesn't
do
go up.
something to go buy Netflix."
Yeah,
you know
because
what I'm saying? Like,
because it doesn't go up if
if you're watching it,
that
you got to
is-
buy it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody already has it. So
So I got a good. I got a good question for you.
for me,
Yeah, for you.
What's up?
Since you play Fallout,
Uh-huh.
what would be the first thing you would do if it ended up becoming an apocalyptic world? What would be the first thing you would
I've been
do?
preparing myself for this for a very long time.
Yeah, what would you
I've
do?
been playing Resident Evil and Fallout my whole life. No, I don't know, man. I'd probably just start scrapping. So I could build myself a community. No, I don't know, dude. Like, I mean, obviously the game is different because, like, you can scrap in the game and then you build a community. You can build houses and stuff like that. You can build, start making electricity and shit like that. You just got to learn to live again. But because I'm so modern, I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm not really in that. Like, yeah, I've been playing them games, whatever, for a long time. But, like, I don't know. The game makes it easier because you can just take something away and build something else with what you just took apart,
So, okay, but now
I'm not handy.
take away the game though. What would be the first thing? Now the looting is done, like because obviously
Right.
all the looting's done. People are out here being savages and shit.
Mm.
What would you do to survive? Would you
Shit.
I Am Legend this shit, or would you be one of those that gets eaten?
I think I'm too slow. I think I'd be eating. I mean, that's just the real
you're already
perspective.
down a leg. You can only.
Yeah, I'm on my last leg. I'm on my last leg. But no, dude, I would probably try to I Am Legend it, but I know I would go down. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'd have that mentality of whenever I get ate by something, like I'm gonna just like eat a grenade. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna go out.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go out, you're gonna go.
Yeah, I'm gonna
out.
take myself out.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I'm gonna try to I Am Legend that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ransack some houses. I'm gonna
The
kill
wet bandits.
Yeah, the wet bandits. Yes, Hardin. What are you doing?
You heard I am.
We're
Legend.
trying to. Yeah, he's like, we're gonna I Am Legend this pop.
Or dog meat.
Yeah, that's dog meat.
The tape.
Don't eat the tape.
Nah.
But yeah, because in reality I wouldn't be able to unless like we grouped it out. Like if it was like, oh, the team's gonna do this together.
Yeah.
I wouldn't survive by my own.
I mean, my thing would be to team up, and let's make sure we
Right.
fucking
But see, I wouldn't team
not
up.
die.
I would probably team up with you, maybe Donnie. Donnie's even a maybe. But like Paul will throw us under the bus. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Because he already does that, and this is not a survival thing yet. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Paul will flip on us like this.
You think so?
Oh
I don't
yeah,
think so.
yeah. I've known Paul since we were like 5. He's a sack of shit.
What do you mean he would flip us though? What do you mean he would do that?
Okay, do you remember This Is the End?
Yeah.
And you remember, what's his name?
Danny McBride.
McBride.
Oh, like that.
Paul would be the Danny McBride
Yeah.
of our team.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would probably.
Harden, get your ass off me.
He would. What are you doing? You gotta go back upstairs, Harden. Go get Blue. Where's Blue?
That's a
This
no.
is a weird episode because he was not supposed to be able to come down here. But yeah, Paul would Danny McBride us. Either he would, if we were in this house, the world ended and we survived it. I feel like he would be the one that like ate the snacks while we were sleeping,
Come all over the walls.
and then he would probably just start eating us. You know what I'm saying? Like to survive instead
Who
of
would get eaten first?
out of the group. I don't know. Donnie looks a little tender. No, I don't know, man.
Donnie's not gonna want to come on this podcast. anymore.
Probably, yeah, right. Probably Spanky. And that's because he would, because, huh?
He's got a bike.
Yeah, he finna fly out this bitch, bro.
With his fucking preacher outfit on.
Yeah, but you know, Spanky's got that attitude of like, well, if you guys are gonna survive, you guys can eat me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my little brother Spanky, dude. But yeah, I feel like he would be like, if you guys,
So sacrifice.
yeah, he would sacrifice. You already know.
Spanky.
No, I'm playing, dude. No, I'm
Okay.
definitely playing. But if you try to break this down into perspective, into real life, who do you think
would get eaten first?
Yeah.
Out of the group? I mean, dude, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's whoever's gonna help us like eat for a while, so we don't have to eat another person. So, you guys gonna have to either start working out or fight to see who's gonna get eaten first. Whether it's
That sounds like a pretty good idea. We could do like a one-on-one tournament, and then whoever loses every fucking.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well,
we eat that person because they suck at everything.
Well, what we could do also is let's not lose our homies right away.
Well, no, obviously that would be last resort.
And eat limbs first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll start with the toes,
legs,
go to the legs.
Yeah,
that's blue.
Arms, jugulars.
I think speaking of the devil,
Spanky's
here.
Here.
That bike. I heard that bike, right?
Spanky really here? No.
Obviously, that would be last resort. That would be the team actually. The world ended. We'd all go like Ramsack, Aldi, something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We would have to get there quick though. We would have to as soon as we know that shit's about to happen, we gotta fucking go everywhere.
Right. Yeah. That's
Get
true.
some shoes.
Get some shoes. I just need some combat boots.
Some combat boots.
That's blue, man. There goes Harden crying.
Let's take a really quick break, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the world ending.
Hold on. Okay.
We had to take a break because the dogs were barking like crazy.
Okay.
So, we put those motherfuckers in their place, and now we're back.
What's up?
What?
The dogs. We had to put them in their place. Yeah. Look, because now he's crying.
Whatever.
Yeah, he could cry. It's different. But, yeah. If the world ended, Spanky would sacrifice himself so we could eat him.
And we could survive and move on.
Move on. As long as I name my first son Spanky, I think he'll be cool with it. And in the post-apocalyptic world, if you meet a guy named Spanky, it's not weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, we call him Spank Jr. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Junior. Something like that. But,
man, no.
Okay, but for real, you didn't even answer you just said, limb from limb, we don't want to lose our friends. Who do you think would be eaten if the world ended right now?
Okay, all right. I ain't gonna lie. Huh? Paul?
Who's saying Paul?
Spanky said Paul. Anyway, I think it would be a close tie between Paul and Donnie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Of dying first?
Well, because you gotta think, man. If you kill me, you guys are gonna only eat for what, a week maybe? Yeah.
I'm not putting.
You kill someone like Cheese, same thing. You kill someone like Oscar, same shit. You gotta get somebody that's gonna last a while, so you're not killing.
Yeah.
So you're not
I'm
killing off the homies.
I'm eating a heart. I'll eat your heart though,
Why?
so I can have you inside me.
And
Yeah.
Nah,
Man.
you would
That's friend
eat.
shit.
No, you know what you would eat? Eat my penis. So that could be
Slap that bitch on a tortilla, boy.
No,
low key.
but you can't kill us because you'll kill the homies off so fast. You gotta. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry, Donnie. I'm sorry, Paul. But
you have to understand that this is a post-apocalyptic realm that we're in right now.
why can't we make crops?
But who would be the
Like,
who would be the smartest though to not get eaten first? Like somebody has to be the strategic one.
Paul.
To be
Paul's the wise.
the Mega
guy.
Mind version to survive the apocalypse.
Oh, that's me though, because I could finesse anything.
Agreeable.
That's definitely me. But I'm saying if I was to get eaten by something that's different, because I'm the slowest. But if it came down to us, I would be breaking it down like, man, you don't want to eat me, bro. I'm on too many drugs. I'm not even gonna taste good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not gonna taste
you know
good.
what I'm saying? Like my pores, they sweat a lot. You know what I'm saying?
And this is what I'm gonna say. You don't want to eat me because I'm also too smart. Because
but we can live without you. You know what I'm saying?
remember that shit,
I'm
man.
just kidding. Oh, look, this is
Remember that
this
shit,
is
man.
a fake life we're living right now.
Hey,
man.
no, hell no, man. Everything's closed right now. Shit could fucking pop off tomorrow.
Yeah, but okay, we don't really know what we're going to do if the world ended tomorrow.
I don't know.
You know, I have been preparing myself though.
You know what's crazy is
Fallout.
you know what is crazy and scary
Huh?
is all these people that because of what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
people that don't know shit are buying firearms.
Yeah.
Buying shit like that. And it's
Yeah.
kind of like, okay, if you don't know shit about firearms, you don't know anything about that shit, don't get any of that
Right,
shit.
leave that shit
Because
alone, man.
As soon as you hear some crazy shit happen, you know what I'm saying?
That's
they're
what.
the
Yeah,
ones that are
because
gonna blast
those are the ones that
fucking
are.
world
Yeah,
away.
they're gonna want go shoot up Walmart when they don't need to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they got new stock in the back and they're fucking killing people at Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
those
what's
people
scary.
are crazy.
Another thing that's crazy is there's people probably out there already that are like setting camps.
Oh, there's been people
There's over
preparing them their whole lives for this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So those are the ones you want to be friends with because they were kind of right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
They
Like,
were kind of right.
right.
They got bunkers. They
Right.
got fucking log cabins out in the
They got
fucking
vegetables
wilderness.
and shit that don't expire for.
But see, like, if this became a post-apocalyptic world, I don't think it would be nuclear-based
no,
because that's not what we're dying from unless they fuck around and nuke us for some fucking reason. But
right.
it would be more of a like we die off of a disease. So what we do have to worry about is diseased people, aka zombies. So
Speaking of zombies, I pulled up 12 would you rather questions about the apocalypse.
hit it.
Shoot.
Number 1, would you rather be turned into a zombie or watch everyone you love get turned into one?
I could watch them and turn into one. I don't
You'd
care.
be okay just being normal and everybody else be zombies?
Yeah.
I think I would feel the same way.
Shotgun to the dick if I needed to go.
I don't know.
But would you rather have everybody else be normal and you just be the zombie?
Nope. I want to live.
That's a good question, man.
Nope.
Sacrifice yourself for others. Think about it.
Not me.
But see, like, do I want to I Am Legend this shit? Or do I want to pop a cap and cheese his ass and move on?
That's what I'm saying.
Or,
Okay,
or have cheese pop a cap in my ass. And
Cheese.
he I Am Legends it.
Cheese. If your brother turned into a zombie, would you be able to shoot him?
Would I be able to shoot him? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. There you go.
Same.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
To survive, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So if they're turning into
But that's
zombies,
not the question, though. That's not the question. He's like, would you rather? Would you rather become the zombie or watch
okay,
your loved ones
obviously,
become the
if
zombie?
you're a normal human, you're gonna want to become the zombie because you love your peoples. But in a real life where you have no choice on who's turning into one, I'm gonna try my hardest to not.
True.
So I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying?
What's the other question?
I'm the opposite. But number 2, would you rather be killed immediately at the beginning of the apocalypse or have to live through it?
Oh, I would want to live through it, man.
Yeah.
I would want to try my. I would want to try my hardest.
I'm out
Wait,
that
what kind
bitch.
of apocalypse are you talking about?
It just says post.
Is this like the biblical apocalypse where like this is the end where the rapture happens and all that shit, or is this like I Am Legend?
Right.
I think it's just all of it. It says zombies, diseases, disasters.
Because if it's like I Am Legend, I want to live through this shit and I want to buy a fuck. I'm not even buy. I want to steal myself a bunch of guns and I want to go out there, bro.
Right.
I'm gonna go bananas in a Ford Mustang.
Ford Mustang.
What's another one?
Would you rather escape the end of the world by living underground forever or in space forever?
That's easy.
Space.
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 That's a dumb question. Why would anybody want to live underground?
It's hot
Because
down
you're on
there.
the ground and you know it.
It's not hot down there.
And you know
it depends
it?
how far you go down there.
Huh?
It's not hot till you get farther down to the core.
I feel like I'd be found in space though.
What?
I believe in aliens, so
So there you go.
who's gonna find me underground? That's what I'm saying. I'd rather be in space and
Oh, yeah.
have my chances of being
You
found.
believe in aliens?
Yeah.
Same.
You ever heard the theory of like that there's no other life out there because like if there was, we would have already met it. It's just a matter of like hitting the wall of the time that we don't.
Hell no.
That sounds like a weird conspiracy.
There's no way.
I've never heard of that one, but
There's no
it
way
sounds-
There's no way we're the only ones here.
Yeah, when there's the amount of suns that you see, which are the stars, there's got to be another one. You know what I'm saying?
Because if you there's that
Because even just what we see,
there's
is
those
just,
mimic planet, the copy planets that are like us.
Oh, the
planets that they find, Planet X, I think is
Yeah.
one of them, and shit like that. So if there's planets that are like the same properties as us, how are you telling me that there's not? Maybe there's not people there yet. Maybe could still be like the dinosaur era there.
could be.
That's what I always wonder. But or maybe they're high. Maybe there's people in there that are like in the year 3000. I don't know.
What if we are the people that are gonna find other life forms and provide like?
I have a theory about that, but that's different.
Because like,
That's a different
when you think
podcast.
about
Dude.
it, yeah, okay.
See, I have a theory about that we were created to create.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Because every other like organism that lived in space or something, like you said, there's a lot of sun. Evolution has stopped that from reaching the point to spread to across the universe. So like we haven't hit that wall yet because we keep advancing.
Right.
True.
So are we the organism that is going to spread across the universe?
You know what sucks though? We won't be alive to see that shit.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we definitely won't.
Fucking sucks.
And if humanity doesn't change, we're never gonna do it.
Well, hold on. 2020 is already going so horrible, so maybe we might have an alien invasion. I don't fucking know. You know?
You're right.
Shit, it all started with COVID.
What if that's the post-apocalyptic?
Dude, what if in December this fucking place is all built into ruins and
Independence Day.
That's
shit?
crazy. I
Man.
didn't think about that.
Independence Day, bro. They finna crack our ass on July 4th. But
At least we still have Will Smith to save us.
shout out Will Smith, boy.
What's the next question?
I have one last question because I want to keep asking you questions, but this one's a good one. Would you rather stay behind to search for your loved ones or move to safer ground?
Move to safer ground.
Safer ground. If you're not quick enough.
Wow, you guys are selfish.
If you're not quick enough, man,
Bro,
I'm sorry.
have you seen all the apocalypse movies?
Every time you
Everyone's
go
selfish.
back, every time you go back, and every time that you try to be that humble person, something goes wrong.
If I can't have my loved ones with me, I ain't.
Who do
what's
you
the
love?
point of being alone?
Who do you love?
It don't matter.
I Am Legend is the perfect survival guide.
I'll watch it again.
Bro, like every movie, there's nobody there. Everyone is selfish. This is the end. Everyone was selfish.
Yeah.
I Am Legend, he was selfish because he didn't even trust the one chick that he found or whatever.
A Quiet Place. He tried to take care of his family.
And look what happened.
Look what happened to him.
Jim got eaten.
Jim got ate. He got ate the fuck up.
Well,
A Quiet
It's
Place
been
too.
out long
did you
enough
watch the
for
second
20
movie though? It hasn't come out yet.
Quiet Place
Second
2.
movie hasn't even
No,
come out
There's
yet.
a rumor
Hasn't
that
come out.
he's in it again.
I never watched the first one, but I assume he got eaten. He got eaten.
Oh
He
shit.
got eaten.
Well, that's the thing. I was just asking, like, is it?
Well, yeah, it's been like
long-
2
yeah.
years, man.
Yeah, I
You ain't
never
watched
cared
it.
for.
It's
I
your
know I
own
never
fault.
cared for. I'll watch it even if you
Yeah.
tell me he got eaten. I don't give a shit.
I'm not gonna tell you what happens.
You the feds.
Hold on. Who are you?
You and Art.
Oh, has
Defense.
like anybody ever spoiled a movie for you that really pissed you off? Because I got a good example about Donnie
Uh huh.
when he spoiled Han Solo getting killed in Star Wars on Facebook
When did he spoil that for
when the
you?
movie came out.
Oh yeah, the first
The-
one. Force Awakens.
Yeah, The Force Awakens on Facebook. He was like, Han Solo dies. I'm like, you piece of fucking shit. And I didn't even watch the movie yet, and I was
Really?
pissed.
Did
And
you go
I
watch
blocked
it
him
with
too.
us?
I deleted him on
No,
Facebook.
I watched
Really?
that movie
I swear.
I watched that movie by myself. I think with.
No, we watched that one.
Did
Because
you go
remember,
with me?
we watched the old ones to build up to it.
Oh yeah. It
Because
was-
I
it
had
was
never
me-
watched the
it-
originals.
It was me, you, and
Cheese.
Art and Cheese.
I have always watched them, so yeah, I probably rewatched them with you guys.
No, I'm talking about when it first came out.
I think you were with us.
Oh, like the new ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it was 8, right? When 8 came out, we all went because remember we were at Mom's house watching the
Like,
original
all of
trilogy.
And then the preludes
I never watched the prequels.
or prequels.
Call them preludes?
Yeah, that's my bad.
It's not my bad.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You're not gonna answer the
Spoilers.
question, or
What was that? No, nobody's
I
ever
don't-
spoiled anything
I
for
don't
me,
think
dude.
so.
really?
I'm trying to think.
Not I mean,
No.
I've had people like threaten to be like, "Hey, you want to know what happens?" But
yeah,
like,
I don't think so.
nah.
I don't think I've had nobody. I know we.
Because usually we go to watch movies release day.
Yeah.
So
And even then, there's situations where I'll watch a movie before he does, or he watches it before me, and we're just pissed at each other because we saw it.
Because we saw it without each other, and then it's like I just hate watching movies that he's already seen.
New ones,
only new ones.
Like we'll
because like
watch
obviously
OG
I put
ones,
him
but-
on like '90s comedy shit that I grew up on, stuff that he's probably never seen before. Like, and because I get to enjoy that feeling of putting my man's on that funny movie or something that he's, you know, very under the radar. I'm not saying he wasn't a movie person. It's just some of these
I
movies
really
you
wasn't.
wouldn't even see though.
No, I really wasn't.
And
I was more music and more
right. And I
bullshit
put it
like that.
like I would put him on like Spanky would know, like on The Pest. You know what I'm saying? The mafia movie, like goofy '90s comedy that I would put him on.
I was like a hype beast for movies.
Yeah.
I don't know. You watch some pretty underground stuff and like growing up. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
You used to watch a bunch of shit like off of forums.
True. Well, like because like the movies I was watching back then was like Blood In, Blood Out, Painful.
Yeah, but like who
Menace to
hasn't watched
Society.
those? Yeah.
A Scarface.
But like
six
when a
times.
new movie comes out and it's on Netflix, like that Spencer movie I wanted to watch, I was like, "Yo, you trying to watch this? Like we're both off today," and he's just like, "I already watched it," and I'm just that makes me mad because I'm like I was holding off on it because I'm at work, and I could have watched it too after work,
Hold on though.
but I was holding off on it so I could watch it with my
Hold
mans, and then he's like, "I already watched it."
Hold on. Hold the phone. Hit the brakes, because the day that I watched that movie, I told you if you wanted to watch it, but you were
keep
in
saying you keep
were
saying
in
you
your
said that.
room playing video games. I said, "Hey, I'm about to watch this movie."
Uh-huh.
Oh no, I'm good, bro. That's what you said.
I don't remember this
Oh,
conversation.
okay. Because you were home alone.
Was I stoned?
I don't know. No, because it was like 3 in the afternoon.
Oh.
We had just bought.
Who watches a movie at 3:00 in the afternoon?
Oh, it was the day I was sick and I stayed home from work. And then
And that didn't work?
You had got home, I believe.
At 3? I don't get off of work at 3.
I don't know, man.
See, you don't even know your
I don't
own
know, man.
fucking
But all I know is that I
stories.
was watching it by myself. No, I was watching it with Jasmine. We had got food. We brought it back. And we were both watching. I asked you, did you want to watch this movie? And you said, no, I'm not ready, bro.
I don't remember this conversation. I don't think he remembers this conversation.
How come we don't get invited
It's a good movie, man.
to movie night?
It wasn't a movie night. It was a movie afternoon.
Oh, well,
I was sick. I had
Oscar,
corona.
you're always free.
You're the one that doesn't want to stay.
Yeah,
today
you're the
till
one that
past
doesn't want to
5,
fucking
bro.
hang
I'm not trying to
out.
be here all day.
Why?
Because you got a
Cause-
job to go to?
No, it doesn't matter what I
You
gotta
got
do.
applications
Anyways,
to apply?
But yeah, there was this other time. My friend told me to watch Infinity War. So I'm watching it, and I send her a picture, and I write Infinity War. And she was like, "How'd you like it?" She said it was sad when Tony Stark died. I'm like, "You stupid bitch." And
Oh, man.
I was like,
Well,
"I haven't watched."
Wait, hold
Endgame."
on. Why are you opening your phone in the middle of a movie?
I'm not. I'm just explaining.
So how did you see that if you were watching the movie and you got that message?
Did you not listen?
No, he heard.
She
it
told me
before
to
you
watch
watched-
Infinity War.
And he
So
asked her,
I
how was
rented.
it?
Yeah, I rented Infinity War, and I took a picture of me watching Infinity War.
You were at
and
the
I typed
movies?
out.
No,
I
he
was
said
at
he
home.
rented it. Wait, so if
So
you
didn't
waited
watch
that
it-
long,
You didn't watch it in theaters?
yeah,
No, I never watched Marvel movies.
So that's your fault.
yeah, that's your own fault.
No, you're not getting what I'm saying.
But it's
Let me
still
start
your-
over.
it's
Let
still
me
your
start
fault.
over.
Okay, then I'll tell you why it's your fault.
dude. Yeah.
Okay. I haven't watched Endgame yet. All right.
Okay.
Still haven't watched it. It's still in theaters.
You're wrong.
It's still in theaters. Okay. So she told me to watch Infinity War. So I watch it at home. I take a picture and say Infinity War because she told me to watch it. And then later on, she was like, "Oh, how'd you like it?" Like, she said it was sad that Tony Stark died. I'm like, no, stupid. That's Endgame, and I haven't watched it yet, so she ruined the
Oh.
movie. She spoiled it.
But
I didn't
why
know
didn't
Tony
you
Stark was
watch
gonna
it?
die.
Why didn't you
She
watch
thought
Infinity War
when
yet?
he posted Endgame, she thought it, or when he posted Infinity War, she thought it
Yeah,
was
she
Endgame.
thought it was Endgame.
Spoiled Endgame.
And I haven't
for
watched
her.
Endgame yet because it's still in theaters.
Okay.
Like, it's still packed to
So
shit.
it's her fault because she didn't
She didn't realize it
You were
wasn't the
watching-
right.
Yeah,
same
if she would have
movie.
read it, Infinity War,
Okay.
and not assume it was Endgame.
Yeah, that's why you gotta get the right friends, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not friends with you no more. You know who it is.
I'm not friends with you.
I think
anymore.
a lot of that was just dangers of like the internet in general for you.
No, low key, no, yeah, because when
Yeah, how
those
did-
movies were coming out, bro,
I was just about
I
to
was
ask-
trying so hard not to get spoiled.
I
on
was
the
trying to
internet,
ask him
man.
that because we would go watch most of these movies day of.
Yeah.
How-
good luck watching Endgame on the first weekend.
We
Yeah,
watched it.
it was fucking horrible, man. No, low key, no. The internet actually did a bomb ass job when Endgame came out.
Because nobody spoiled it.
No
really.
one spoiled
Yeah.
it. Even Marvel,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, did the whole shit. Don't spoil the movie. Don't spoil the movie. Let everybody watch it for a week or so and shit.
I watched it twice in the first week.
That's not the point. I'm talking about how they told
Maybe
people
I'm just
to
not on
spoil
the
it.
internet as much as you guys. Because I don't know if I would be able to.
Bro, like John Cena said, like a broken needle, kid, you're missing the point.
Like who?
John Cena.
John Cena?
Okay.
Said it in his album.
Oh, speaking of wrestling, we did watch the Chris Benoit documentary this weekend.
Fuck. I forgot about that.
Dude, that shit.
That was.
It's mixed emotions.
It's definitely mixed emotions because it makes me miss Chris Benoit. Obviously, makes me miss Eddie Guerrero. But it makes you kind of think, like, how do I miss this fucking monster?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But still, I believe he got
But
killed.
then when we brought that up together, we didn't have this conversation, so we can talk about it here. About how we think Chris Benoit was murdered, and it makes it look like it was suicide or murder-suicide.
Yeah.
Because he killed himself, 2 days after he killed his son and his wife?
I believe. Cheese, can you look that up for us?
What is?
Chris
Yeah,
Benoit.
Chris Benoit, did he kill himself 2 days
I
after?
think he did it right after.
Yeah,
didn't
I
he?
thought it was right after.
I thought it was 2 days. It's B. It's like Benoit. Benoit.
Benoit murder suicide.
Hey, he had a
Okay,
sick
so
ass
he
move,
died
though.
on June 24th, 2007. Look up.
Dude, that's the day after my birthday.
Look up.
Over a 3-day
See,
period.
over a 3-day period.
So yeah, so he killed them, and then 2 days later killed himself. I don't think that's okay, because he has another son with another woman, and they said,
It so happened that he was with the mom.
and he was with the other mom when Chris Benoit decided to kill himself and his family in his house. But we were talking about, for the people who don't watch wrestling, there was a work about his wife, who he ended up killing, was actually really married to another wrestler. And in the work, she leaves that guy to go with Chris Benoit, which obviously it's all a show. And then in reality, it was really happening in the background. So she really did leave the guy to go for Chris Benoit. And now Chris Benoit kills himself, his son, who he has with this lady, but not his other boy. That has nothing to do with this lady. And
It don't add up.
it doesn't add up. They found Bibles next to their body. He wasn't a religious man. They even said he wasn't a religious man. That Eddie would try to bring him into Christianity.
Yeah.
And he would listen to Eddie. Eddie gave him a Bible for Christmas or something like that. And he carried that around with him, but that's not the one they found with him when he killed himself. You know what I'm saying? So, and then he brought up a good point the day we watched the second one, was because if he really wanted to kill himself, he would have held off so he can kill his
all
other
of them.
son. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, what did they say? The reason why they think he did it was to because he was in pain and he wanted to take his family away from all this pain as well. Mm-hmm. Why leave this one kid who's gonna ruin his entire life if you're killing a 3-4-year-old boy and you have another kid who's like 6 or 7? You know what I'm saying? Why leave him by himself? If you really wanted to take this pain away from your family, you would have done it, all of them. Even if it didn't line up perfectly, why send him off to his mom and then kill this wife with this kid? That's what I'm saying. Walk around with their bodies in the house for 2 days.
Like, that shit would just
That
drive you even
that
more
doesn't
nuts.
sound like a murder suicide to me. It sounds like punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody killed the kid and the wife in front of him and torture, yeah. And then made him, you know what I'm saying, like live through it with a few days. Then they found like a bunch of fucking like, what did they say, Xanax?
Xanax.
And you know, in it was it in them too or just him?
It was in them too. So he gave them Xanax in order for them to fall asleep. I think supposedly he likes like suffocated his son.
Yeah.
I think and also
strangled the wife.
And then killed.
And then strangled himself in the gym.
Yeah, on the fucking cable arm.
Yeah.
Cable arm machine.
Yep.
But this is another thing. Kevin Sullivan. Oh, I'm not okay.
Yeah, we're not naming names.
I'm not gonna name, but I said it already. So Kevin Sullivan didn't want to comment on it.
Yeah, that was weird too. Like if your wife, your ex-wife, somebody you were married to, gets murdered by another wrestler, and you're a wrestler, and you have nothing to say.
Yeah, like about
anything to be like, dude, I knew them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it helped the doctors to be like, he was, he was mentally damaged or he was crazy. Nobody's seen CTE, this.
Right?
CTE. If it would help them to be like, well, he's been around these people. He knows who they are in the background. But for him not to want to say anything creeps me out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And he was like all into that dark.
Right, and he was like a dark
shit.
lord or whatever the hell he was in WWE
and
or
that
WCW.
Was him as a real person.
And that was him in real life. He was into like the dark world stuff, and he would do the upside down crosses on his forehead in what is that, like 89? You know what I'm saying? Like 1989. And then, like I said, he ends up
even Chavo said it just doesn't seem right.
Right.
Something doesn't add up.
You know what I'm saying? That's like everybody that talked about Chris Benoit on this 2-part show said like you wouldn't see this coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're trying to blame it on the head bumps and whatever. Like, but there goes to show you that wrestling. People try to get me mad, like especially at the barbershop when they're like, "Wrestling's fake, bro." But it's like there's only two real things in wrestling, which are the two real things in wrestling is the money and the miles.
And the what?
The miles on your body.
Oh, the miles on your body, athleticism. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, if this is true, man, like getting them headshots with the chair shots or whatever.
It's like still like football players go out, they smash between each other and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, back in the day, man, you got fucking Mankind jumping off a fucking Hell in the Cell.
But that's what I'm saying.
Onto a
like,
table. Even Vince McMahon going through stuff like that.
Right. And all these guys are still normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't add up to me. When, like, the most insane person in the wrestling is the most sane person out of it, but they're not as messed up as Chris Benoit was.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not like Chris Benoit came from ECW.
Yeah.
You see
yeah, you're right. Because he was, even when he first started, he wasn't like...
Right.
They even labeled him as the most professional wrestler in the industry.
Right.
So it's like, it's not like he was doing off-the-wall shit in order for him to get so much concussions and shit like that. And then especially...
He was doing headbutts.
But even his headbutts... There's always, you have to make it, you have to sell it.
Right.
It's not always about making it land.
Right.
You know, it's not like he's landing, his face is landing straight on the mat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my point. That's the scary thing about it.
So, like, I don't know.
Because most people you see from, like, ECW or a Mankind.
I mean, I think they said that they did the autopsy and he did have, like, a lot of brain damage and shit.
Right.
And stuff
But
like
is that from the getting beat up in the ring, or is that steroid?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't take
or
steroids.
Is that he got
I know you
drugged.
guys might think I take steroids, but
Stop it.
No steroids.
Stop it. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Even though
I mean, because you miss a lot of things in the first time watching it.
Right.
I'm not going to lie. When we first saw the first part of it,
right,
I got real emotional real quick, man.
Oh,
it brought you right back to it.
Right, and that's because they brought Eddie.
Yeah, oh, man.
And when they brought up Eddie, dude, I remember my whole life until this weekend, my whole life I've thought Eddie Guerrero was found dead. But
Yeah.
he died in his nephew's
yeah,
arms. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, that's the scary part. Like, you know what I'm saying? Chavo Guerrero got there with, like, his last moments. You know what I'm saying? That broke my heart because my whole life I was like, okay, getting found dead is a little different because it's like it already had happened.
You know what's crazy? You know why I feel like celebrity deaths or like known people deaths don't strike us as much anymore?
Why?
Because they get reported real quick.
Yeah,
and
right.
Everybody's talking about it
Right.
within the hour.
Right.
And so it starts feeling like this. It's almost like, oh shit.
Right.
Like, damn, this is crazy.
This becomes part of
because
reality.
put it for example.
Mm-hmm.
When Eddie Guerrero died,
Mm-hmm.
I remember where I was,
Mhm.
what I was doing,
Mm-hmm.
and then what happened.
Mm-hmm.
It was Monday Night Raw.
Right.
It was a school night, so I wasn't able to watch it in the living room.
Right.
So I had to watch it in my room
Mm-hmm.
with the volume
Low. Right.
Right? The volume was low.
Yeah.
I was in my room in the basement.
Uh-huh.
Turned on WWE Raw.
Uh-huh.
When I started watching it, I seen
First
Vince
thing they
McMahon.
showed, yeah.
Seen
Yeah.
Vince McMahon on it. I'm like, okay, this shit's different. I was
Right.
trying to figure out what the fuck happened the week before.
Right.
And then he flat out said what just happened.
Right.
I'm not kidding you, and I'm not saying this shit just on camera or whatever.
Right.
I dropped down to my knees.
No shit.
I dropped down on my knees and I said, "Fucking Eddie Guerrero," you know.
It's hard. It was harder back then because you didn't know if it was true.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
and that's the thing.
right.
It was the shock value of what just happened.
Right.
I came in thinking I was just gonna watch another episode of
Rest-
Raw. It was
yep.
gonna be fucking awesome. I was
Right.
gonna talk about it at school tomorrow.
Right.
And shit, and then, boom, Eddie Guerrero passed away.
Right.
And I ain't gonna lie, I was about to cry.
Yeah, I
was
can
about to-
hear it in
because
you.
dude, like, I was like I said, I wasn't young enough to see the news.
Right.
I mean, my parents saw the news and shit like that, but you as a kid, you don't give a shit about that.
Right.
You just want to watch Raw, you just
Right.
want to watch SmackDown, and you want to watch Pimp My Ride. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Cribs.
you want to, you
Yeah.
want to watch all those shows. You want to play NFL Street. You want to play
Right.
NBA Street. I wasn't giving a shit about the news, so obviously my parents probably knew, but they were like, whatever.
Right.
But when the shock value that you have because you do not have social media no more,
Right.
you watch that shit and it hits you even more.
Yeah.
Because in your head, you thought that he was alive tonight.
Right.
And then they
Right.
give you the tribute show, and then, bro, I fell
Bro,
to my
that
knees.
tribute show.
Yeah. Bro, I fell to my knees. I shit you not. I fell to my knees. I'm watching it on the TV. I'm trying so hard to like not cry out loud because obviously at the same time my parents are upstairs sleeping and shit. They don't
Right.
know what the fuck would happen. And like I'm not doing this for the dramatic effect, but I'm telling you, I went to sleep crying.
That's
because
crazy.
of Eddie
dude.
Guerrero, because Eddie Guerrero sold me to be one of the best wrestlers ever.
Right.
It
Yeah,
was
that was
crazy.
nuts, dude.
And then when Chris Benoit died,
Yeah.
I felt the same,
Same
way.
way.
Felt the same
Till
way.
you got the and
Until
even
you
till
got the news.
that's the thing. Even when I got the news of Chris Benoit, what he did, it didn't seem
it didn't
real.
click you.
Yeah,
it didn't
'cause
click to you because
you don't see him as a monster, right? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You don't see him as a murderer. You know what I'm saying, or somebody like that, because you look up to these people.
And that's why like the dangers of social media now is that you don't get the shock value, because to be honest, this is why we're not taking the virus serious.
Right,
It took a while for the Kobe Bryant death to sink in.
dude. All right, real fast, because I don't want to just make this a sad episode. Do you remember that Kobe Bryant?
Tribute?
No, when we found out about it.
Yeah, bro, we were going to Popeyes.
Me and you were going to Popeyes.
But
We didn't take it serious.
We didn't take it serious
Right.
because everyone's talking about it. TMZ reported it within
Right.
an hour, which was ridiculous.
Right.
And we were trying to figure out if it's true, if it's not, and this
Right.
and that. And back in the day, it was like, for instance, back to the Eddie Guerrero thing.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know right away.
Right.
Us as kids and us as not having social media, we found out on Raw.
Right.
We found out through watching the show that we wanted to watch on TV.
Right.
And that's how that happened.
But I think that's why it hit us more, though, because, like, you were expecting to see that person.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's not like...
And it's different from being like, oh, if I had the phone and be like, damn, Eddie Guerrero died, how am I going to watch wrestling tomorrow?
Exactly.
And then you go and watch because you want to watch the tribute or something. But it's like you were waiting for for the show to start. And
the
it's
whole
like,
time you thought he was alive.
right.
Same thing with Kobe. It's like with Kobe when he passed, it took a while for it to hit us, and then
Right.
it didn't take until I saw the tribute to
Right.
realize, damn,
Right.
he's really gone.
Right.
You know, this is really it.
That was crazy.
And that's what's sad, man. It's like social media is fucking digging in our brains, and it's tearing off the shock value of shit
Right.
to where if apocalyptic world were to happen,
Mm.
it wouldn't shock us. It wouldn't put us in a place to start panicking, and
Right.
I don't know, like it's scary
Because we saw it coming.
because we see it coming,
Makes sense. That's true.
and so people start going off the walls
Right.
because Kobe died. People went off the walls.
Yep.
When Eddie died and when Chris Benoit died, people took the week to grieve. Well, people who cared, you know.
Right.
Same shit when Jenny Rivera disappeared.
Dude, you remember that?
Yeah.
That was crazy. All right, that's too many sad people. But yeah, that was
But that's the shock value, bro.
right. Shock value.
Social media affects that.
So if you know it affects that,
Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
no, I was just gonna ask him like, what would he do to get away from it?
Well, there's a lot of people that disconnect,
You know what I'm saying?
but the thing that sucks is that we're not like comedians or we're not actors where we can disconnect and just focus on work.
Right.
We are artists, so we have to be in social media. We have to connect with our fans.
Right.
If not, we'll never be heard.
That's
So
true.
that's what sucks for our profession, but
Right. Makes sense.
you know, unless we become Drake status, Eminem status, or that high level status, then that means you can
Right.
you can step away because people are still gonna know who the fuck you are.
Right. Because yeah,
You know.
that's true. But enough of this sad stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get off social media, y'all. Wash your
Yeah.
hands.
Take a break from social media every once in a while.
Low key, this is what I thought the quarantine would have done. Giving you a break away from that shit. But instead everybody just drags into it. Because this is what I thought. Is people would use this quarantine to spend time with their families, to go do shit, to get to know each other more and stuff like that. And it did for us, because low key, I'm getting tired of seeing bullshit on the internet. It's this, and that, and third
Right.
of the virus. But what I thought this would do is it would bring people more together and shit, and kind of give us a second to really see what's going on and everything like that. But
Right.
instead, we're just clowning around, you know?
True.
What are you guys doing to take care of you guys yourself while this virus is going on?
You didn't watch episode 1, man? It's
Yeah.
like, man, subscribe to the YouTube, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. I am JT. This is my boy, Sonny B. Shout out to the neighbors. You know, we'll be back with episode 4 coming soon. Hope you guys enjoyed this one with the feet. Well, we didn't say no guests, but we got Harden. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we did get
So,
Harden as the
shout out
guest.
to Harden.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys later. Peace out.